Hey guys, and welcome to Think Outside of the Box 30-Day Praise Dance Leader Challenge Day 11. So, Lady Songbird, thank you so much for keeping me on my toes. No, you did not miss Day 11. I made the mistake of uploading 12 and 13, and I missed Day 11. So, thank you so much for being on point. And so now this is Day 11 Challenge. So, this is dedicated to you. And today's challenge deals with developing an empathetic ear. So, this is very important for praise dance leaders. I might rub some people the wrong way and make you uncomfortable, and if so, that's a good thing. That means I'm doing my job, and whatever I'm teaching you, I'm also going through it myself. So it's not about you, it's also for me, as well as the Lord gives me these challenges from day to day. So I want to talk to you about 5 ways to develop an empathetic ear. So when it comes to leadership, a leader always wants to do their best for the team and not for themselves. So leaders must appear to be approachable and practice that open door policy. So whenever a praise dancer wants to come and talk to you about a problem, you have to share your time. So the key is sharing your time. And trust me, I wouldn't be telling you anything that I haven't experienced or that I'm going through at the present time. So I understand when you're slotted to lead a praise dance team from 7 to 9 o'clock and you getting your stuff and you're ready to go out the door to your family or loved one, or you have plans afterwards to unwind with your girls, or do whatever. But suppose a situation comes up and you have a praise dancer who's tugging on your on your little jacket, whatever, like, hey, excuse me, I have a situation that I want to talk to you about, or I have a question. So at that time, what do? Do you look at your clock and say, oh well, baby girl, I'm sorry, I got hang out with my girls to unwind and let off some steam, or oh, I'm sorry, can this wait till next rehearsal because I have to go home and cook for my husband and get my kids ready for school? It's like, what do you do at that time? So you're obligated, and it's your responsibility to tend to them. Don't leave them out in the lurch like that. It's your responsibility as a praise dance leader to minister to their needs. It's not about you, it's about sacrifice, and I've been there. I definitely understand. So like I said, it's about sharing your time. So when it comes to empathy, the definition is pretty simple, but it's hard to put into action. So empathy is basically just having the ability to understand someone else's feelings or emotions. So for example, having the understanding if someone lost a family member or a loved one due to a death or an illness, you can relate to how that person is feeling. So that's empathy, just having the ability to understand what that person is going through, feeling wise and emotions. So one of the ways that you can develop an empathetic ear is put aside your perspective. Understand that person is acting to the situation and not to you. So if the praise dancer is, complaining about, well, dance movements, oh, I don't want to do this anymore, oh, this is so boring, oh my goodness, why can't we do something new? Read past their words and then understand where they are coming from. They're letting you know that, okay, I'm hungry for more. What can you give me? So understand their perspective and don't always think that they're attacking you, but they're letting you know something by explaining to you what they want to do. So again, if they're complaining about dance movements, don't take it personal. It's not about you. You're not doing anything wrong. Change your perspective and say, okay, they need something more challenging. It's not about your leadership skills. It's not about how you're going about it. They're just asking more of you, and when they do that, you have to pour them into them, and as a leader, that's your responsibility. So put aside your perspective. Number 2, be open. Accept that other people have different opinions outside of yours. So if I'll give you an example. One of the sisters that I communicate with through the email, I had to put aside my opinions and listen to her. I was like, okay, that's a very interesting perspective. Okay, so it's not about me and where I'm coming from. And she checked me. She was like, well, those are your experiences. It's not about you. What about me? This is what I am going through. Just because you experience that way, doesn't mean that I'm going to experience a different way, and that's not how God is talking to me. So when she said it that way, I was like, wow. So I really had to step back and to be open to what she was saying. So I didn't take it personal. It's just a matter of me sitting back. It's like, okay, wow, no, you haven't walked in my shoes. I could be older than you, and this was my experience, but let me see how God is working with you, and let me be open to what you are saying. So it's just a matter of like I said, being open and putting aside your opinions and, you know, what you experience and just listening to the other person. And you gain a lot of stuff when you listen to other people. Number 3, what you want to do is check your attitude. So make it a priority to find solutions, build relationship, and accept that person for who they are. So again, it's all about building relationships, finding out, you know, how that person is, how they think, you know, their mannerisms and their characteristics. You want to learn more about them. And instead of always fighting with them, find a solution, find the middle ground. Like I said, it's not about you. It's not personal. Your job as a leader is to make them grow and to stretch them. So you want to find a solution. Number 4, what you want to do is listen with your body. So I know you want to, what do you mean listen with your body? So there's 4 body parts that you must put into action when you're listening to somebody. And it's very simple. So number 1, use your eyes. So what you want to do, you want to look at their body language. So if you're talking to them, you notice they're like rolling their eyes and they're doing all this extra stuff. Just look at them and notice that they're frustrated. Not so much that they're frustrated with you, but like I said, try to find the trigger, like what's making them so frustrated. So look with your eyes and look at the body language. So if they're rolling their eyes and they're throwing up their hands and they're being all dramatic, especially with the teens, they'll whip their necks in a minute and they'll turn their backs on you. So just try to figure out, you know, where all that is coming from. And the way you can do that is use your eyes. Number 2, use your ears. What is the message being said behind the words that they're saying? So though, like I said before, I gave the example, they're complaining about dance movements. If they're saying they're too slow or it's too easy, what's the message that they are really saying? They're saying that they want to be challenged. So again, don't take it personal. It has nothing to do with you. They just want to be challenged. And you, like I said, find a solution to stretch and grow them as praise dancers. Number 3, instinct. Pick up on what they are holding back. So if they, you know, are coming to you saying something that seems like really like left field, try to pick up like really what they are saying. Like I said, don't take it personal. It's like, okay, what is this person going through? Did something happen at home or did something happen, you know, at work? It's like what's really going on with them? Try to, you know, use that spirit of discernment that you have and just, you know, pray about really what they're going through instead of taking it personal. The key is not to think that everything is about you, because it's not. There's a lot of factors behind people always complaining. So, you know, use that gut instinct of yours. And number 4, use the heart. Be real empathetic. Try to get on their level and try to feel what they are feeling. If they're frustrated, you know, try to figure out what's with the frustration. Ask questions. So that's how you listen with your body. So use your eyes, your ears, your instinct, as well as your heart. And the last thing that I want to discuss is ask for explanation. Ask the person, what do they really want? Like, all right, you know what? You've been complaining for these past couple of weeks. I need to know what's going on with you. What do you want? I don't want to hear about your complaints. I don't want to hear about the drama that you're going through, because evidently you're going through something. So I need to know how I can help you. Please don't be nasty about it. Like I said, don't put on your gloves. You're not fighting. You know, you got to be the mature one and, you know, approach them like an adult and be the bigger person. Like, okay, what is it that you really want from me? Try to talk to that person. Ask them, you know, what they want. What is it? How can I help you? Help me help you. That's what you want to do. So the challenge of the day, guys, pretty simple. Come up with 6 ways that you can develop your ear when it comes to them complaining about how you lead the ministry. Okay, so that is your challenge. You're going to come up with 6 ways that you can develop a empathetic ear. And again, you're not taking it personal. What you want to do, you want to change your perspective and just learn to listen. And that's the challenge of the day. So thank you so much, Lady Songbird. This is dedicated to you. Thank you so much. And I'm posting it up right now. So this is Days 11 Challenge. So tomorrow we will be caught up and we will deal with Day 14. And I'm excited. So you guys take care and be blessed. Take care. Bye-bye.